So this is a response video to just about every video about leader bikes. So I've been watching some videos. I watch videos, Spicy 110, a new guy I've never seen before, Fortnite, and I've seen many videos in the past about people talking about leader bikes, and it seems like the vast majority of people talk about leader bikes have no idea what the crap they're talking about. This is actually kind of a large part why I got into motovlog in the first place. It's after I bought my Hayabusa, I realized how many people had no freaking clue what they were talking about. And the problem still persists. So basically people's idea is our leader bike's useless. There's too much power for the street, you can't use it, the usability of the power is not there, you're never gonna have it at speed anyway, they cost so much, so there is no point to them. I'm gonna attack this directly. Okay, for one, there was a video that Spicy made, and other guys who live over in London, they don't see a need for them because they live in places that have small, narrow, cramped roads where you can barely reach high speeds or maintain them for a long period of time. And for some odd reason, they don't watch YouTube very much, that they think that everyone else lives in the same place that they do, because they don't. I've been across this country, America, all over the place, and very few places look like those small, narrow, cramped roads. I mean, you have to go to back roads to reach those places, but in general, the places in which we ride and drive have a lot of freeways next to them, have a lot of wide open streets, have countless places to open up a super sport. But in their bubble, everyone else lives where they live at. I watched a video of a guy named Fortnite who obviously does not ride very fast. So they're speaking of a perspective from how they ride. Like, you're not gonna use power. Translation, I don't use the power. It's too much for the street. Translation, is too much for you. Of course not. You can't possibly use all that power on the street. I mean, there's just absolutely no way that you could ever get up to speed on normal public roads. I mean, seriously, what use would someone have for a 1000cc bike or up? They're just ridiculous. They're just for show. I mean, why would anybody want to spend that money to have all that power, use it? They're not really using it. You see my point? Not everybody rides like you. These guys, and I'm being judgmental because I'm not being judgmental, I'm being honest. These guys ride slow. And so in their perception of leader bikes is skewed toward it's useless. But that's being presumptuous in that everyone rides like you. I don't feel like everyone should have a 1000cc bike because not everybody's gonna ride like that. I understand that. I understand that all different bikes have purposes for the different riders. It's not that I feel like we should all agree that we like the same bikes. No. This video is about people giving bullcrap information. Oh, leader bikes are so heavy. The older ones, yes. These newer bikes are getting lighter and lighter, where the weight between the 600 and 1000 feels almost indistinguishable. They can't corner. If you don't feel a 1000cc can corner, then you probably suck at riding. There are countless videos. Look up our Nikki Mouse's channel of one leader bikes riding right along with 600cc's and supermotos in the twisties. These are simply people who ride like vaginas. And so they view leader bikes as useless. They don't ride at high speeds, they ride at low speeds, most likely on back roads. And so They develop their strong opinion that nobody needs one. I need one. If you watch my channel, you understand why I need a leader bike for the type of riding that I do. I've ridden a ton of super sports. I can tell you that the power of my Hayabusa is very usable on the streets. I use it every day. Even if you're within the legal, and see, here's the thing. The argument they'll always use is where you can't legally use it. But see, that wasn't the conversation we're having. We're having, can you use it? We're not asking, should you use it? That's a wholly different discussion. That's actually a logical debate that I understand both sides of. Should you use it? A lot of people say you shouldn't. Okay, that is a very valid point. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about, can you use a 1000cc leader bike on the streets? Are they useless? Do they have any purpose? Yes. Even within the speed limit, a 1000cc bike feels completely different than other bikes. The torque and acceleration is amazing. If you listen to Fort 9, he's a guy who doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. I mean, I understand that is a large part of what drew people to my channel, is that they see a person who has opinions on leader bike who actually rides them like a leader bike. Because there are a lot of people out there, I see so many people who have deep opinions about leader bikes who don't even know how to ride them. Don't ride them, don't own them, maybe took it for a spin in the parking lot. I remember this guy named AK-47s that made the dumbest video about leader bikes so bad he had to go back and delete it because Motorosity made a response to him because he did sound like an idiot. He basically said 1000cc bikes are useless, they're dumb, they're only good for doing wheelies on the highway. And then he went and bought one and had to go back and delete the video he made because he talked about something that he didn't know about. So this is my response to everybody. If you ride like a pansy, why are you even talking? That's why you don't like, that's why they're useless to you, because you don't use the power. It's that simple. But you need to specify that you don't use it. You live in a place where you can't ride it. Oh!